Hi, welcome to Joplin Eagles football, presented by Jet HD. We're having some technical difficulties. Hi, welcome to Joplin Eagles football, presented by Jet HD. My name's Tony Miller.
And my name is Hunter Mills.
And what game are we watching tonight, Hunter?
This is the Jamboree tonight, Tony. Also known as the game that does not count. To us, that is. It does to the players.
We have Joplin High School facing off against Seneca High School. Sorry, it's a wee bit hot up here.
We can say it. They're the Seneca Indians, Tony.
All right, so Webb City Cardinals were supposed to be a part of this Jamboree bout. Would you call that a bout? Would it be?
Yeah, a skirmish. A scrimmage.
A scrimmage?
Possibly.
But they decided that due to some health reasons and the safety of their players, they decided that they thought it would be the best option for them to sit this one out. But they will be ready in action next Friday night here at Jones Stadium to play the Joplin Eagles in the opening game of the season.
Yeah, I think they decided 3 is a crowd in Coronaville, Tony.
3 is a crowd.
3 is a crowd in Coronaville. So we're going with 2 teams tonight, so it's going to be more like a normal game.
So you folks might be watching this and wondering, why in the heck is there an audience here? And why are we doing sports? Well, I will assure you that Joplin High School has taken every precaution they can to try to socially distance and make sure that all guests who are not socially distanced are wearing masks. We are at 50% capacity as well, so...
Yeah, a little sparser crowd here, but that's due to Coronaville. But yeah, it's good to see a football game, Tony. Good to see a smaller crowd, but a crowd nonetheless.
It gives you a sense of normalcy in this abnormal time that we are going through.
It does, Tony.
I think we are getting ready.
We're 25 seconds to go. And I'm not sure, do you know if we're going to do a kickoff here, Tony?
I don't believe so. I believe that it is 12 offensive plays on each side, and then we might go from there. Me, myself, I was kind of hoping that maybe they might treat this more like a regular football game due to the small number of just 2 teams, but I understand. So, here we go. Joplin Eagles are running out there to go ahead and start this one off. I do believe Seneca has possession of the ball first. Not 100% sure. Yes, Seneca does have the ball first.
No, Joplin has the ball first.
Correction, Joplin on Seneca.
Get it right, P.
Here we go. That is Nathan Glades on the run. And that'll be a tackle at about the 39-yard line.
Joplin going with the hurry up.
Now this is a new quarterback and running back dynamic as that was a bit of a trick play. I had my eyes fooled. And that is going to be stopped at the 50-yard line.
That was a little bit of a read option, Tony. He had the option to hand it off, but he decided to swing it out to the left.
And that's going to be enough for a Joplin Eagles first down.
Hey, Corbin, $13 right now.
Now that's all right with the pass. Passes that to Glades. He's making his way downtown. And that'll be out about the 33-yard line.
Joplin seems to be going with the hurry up, Tony. I wonder if that's going to be the norm or if they just thought that would be a good way to kick it off. A little bit of a high snap
there.
there.
Hands off. And he's going to run right into the Seneca defense. That'll be stopped at the 30-yard line. Anyways, like I was saying earlier, this is a bit of a new offense. We have a new quarterback in All Right. That's because with his brother Always Right.
Well, at least he's not never right.
And then we have a new running back who did play a few snaps. He was still a big part of the offense last year, Nathan Glades. In fact, the first game I got to call last year, he hurdled a kid. So, and that was Nathan Glades on the run, running out about the 24-yard line.
Still going with the hurry up here, Tony. And my guess is they're going off of a wristband system. That's what we did when I was in high school, and we did do some hurry up. So that's usually the case.
And it's a little hard for us to see over here, but that's a Joplin touchdown. First touchdown of the season.
Sort of. First touchdown, not really. We got an early chant from the student section here.
Go Bananas.
Go Bananas. That's a good starter, Tony.
So if you didn't tune in last year, you may not know. I am a Joplin High School alumni as of this May, and my friend Hunter here is a Joplin High School alumni as of
2013. That was when I graduated, and that was when I played, Tony.
So what position did you play again, Hunter?
I was a big boy on the O-line, mainly left tackle, but I played a little right tackle as well.
All right, looks like Joplin is getting possession of the ball again. Back at their own 40-yard line. It's all right with the snap, handing off. Oh, no. It's passed to Tyreek Hill. I just say Tyreek Hill. That's not what I was going with.
Oh, that is not Tyreek Hill, but probably about the same size. They're both kind of small guys.
I meant Trayshawn Thomas, Tyreek Hill.
Ah, that's the same thing.
Not even the same number, so I don't know how I got that one wrong.
That was a good fake, Tony, because I thought he handed that off, but he kept it.
Now that is a handoff to Nathan Glades, who might just have the right of way. He's going to take
the
it.
Edge.
And that's a touchdown. Nathan Glades, Joplin Eagles. Look at that.
And we have the unofficial score as 14-0.
That was quite a run.
It really was.
Really?
He caught the outside, and nobody touched him on his way to the end zone.
You know, they had good blocks, and the offense wasn't bad about getting in his way. They saw him, they made sure their blocks were out of his way, and they just let him go.
That is the goal, to get in their way. Doesn't have to be a great block, you just got to get in their way. And they certainly did that on that play.
Right. I believe Joplin has it again going the other direction. Yes. So this is a good start to see a dynamic offense as far as I can see, and it's good to see that Joplin hasn't lost their touch since last season. Losing 3 of their all-star players, actually 3 of their all-star offensive players and some defensive all-star players as well. They had quite a team last year, and it's good to see that those players were able to mentor and keep the spirits alive here.
Yeah, Tony, it seems like they have a lot of that same spark, a lot of that high energy, and they're still going with the hurry up, and I think that's helping with that high energy.
I've seen a couple of those high snaps. I'll probably be looking to fix that before next week. Nothing worse than a high snap that you can't catch.
That's true, Tony.
All right, right, looks like we're having a little conversation here. And we are back in action.
That was a little conversation.
Very short. All right, in the shotgun. Ooh, a pass to number 11. He's on the run, and that's going to be a touchdown, Joplin Eagles.
Making your unofficial score 21, Joplin, 0, Seneca Indians.
That was a good pass. I liked it. The ball did look a little wobbly in the air, but it was a solid pass, a good catch, all around good play. Now on Seneca's side, it was not all around a good play. I'm sure they're going to hear about that. So that makes you hearing what I'm saying, Hunter? As in Seneca didn't like that play.
Oh no,
Yeah.
Seneca did not. They're going to hear about it.
So as of after my off-season of football, I got brought on to do basketball. And I have to say, as mad as I see football coaches get, I don't think anybody has anything on basketball coaches. And it might just be because they're down there and like I can see them yell and hear them. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe because they're closer to the action. But yeah, you rarely see a football coach sweat through his dress shirt, and that's a common sight for the basketball coach.
All right, looks like Seneca now has possession of the ball. He does not want to go down.
He never did go down, Tony.
That was a run by number 7, Graham Jackson, or Jackson Graham, I mean.
Looks like that was a gain of 2, Tony.
If I'm being honest, I kind of lost sight of the ball in that play.
I did too. It was just a mess of light, pretty much.
All right, that's quarterback Lance Stevens.
Well, option pitches it to the back.
Oh! And that's going to be a flag on the play.
Ooh, that might be targeting, Tony. You did hear the helmets, but I'd have to see that one again.
We don't have the run back on it. Unfortunately, we
can't play it back, Tony.
We can't play it back. There's a lot of people that wish we could, but we cannot play it back. And in typical Joplin style, they're not happy about the call.
Personal foul charged against the Eagles.
Yep. Personal foul. I believe it's going to be targeted. I believe that's what I have there.
I think that was just a 10-yard penalty, Tony. Didn't seem to be 15.
It's an interesting lineup that Seneca is going with.
2 backs.
Joplin defense is in there. The moment that ball snapped, it seems like they're just breaking through that offensive line and trying to go for that quarterback, which might be why they're handing it off so much. I would think you would not want to be passing if you think that you're going to have a.
No. If the opposing defense is in the backfield as soon as you snap it, you want to give it away as soon as possible.
And especially on that, you don't want one of those big old D linemen to just trample your quarterback at any time.
No. And later in the game, they're going to be a little stinky. So right now, might be a little better.
All right, that's a shotgun. Oh, Joplin is in there. Oh, but that's number 15 for the Seneca Indians going to break free. He might just make it. Oh, I don't know about that one. The refs say he was out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
When Stevens pass complete to number 15, Sebastian May.
That was a good screen there, Tony. There was about 3 sets of hands in the air for the Eagles, and the quarterback got the ball over it and
And
There's a good screen out there.
And that pass, or that run to the end zone, pass run, whatever you want to call it, was completed by Stephen Middick, I believe.
And number 7 makes it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Jackson Graham making it in there. And so that makes the unofficial score 7-21.
21.
21. Yeah. That's what I lost count. We don't have a scoreboard counting it, so.
So we're going to do our best with
our
brain trust up here to keep.
And not a lot of that up there between the two of us, if I do say.
We're not working with a lot here.
You would think a freshman in college and a college alumni might be able to, but I don't know. All right, Seneca regaining possession of that. Again with their 2 backs set up.
1 receiver out to the right side.
It's going to be Lance Stevens. And he's going to go ahead and keep it. And I believe it's a minimal gain of about a yard. Joplin defense is no joke right now. They've had maybe about a they had one slip up.
Yeah, other than that one play, they've kept them pretty contained.
I'm hoping and wondering if this is going to be. I'm wondering if this is going to be consistent throughout their season on the Eagles side. If they will be very containing like they were last year. All right, a little sub going on here for the Eagles. That is number 2 subbing in for number 7.
We have 2 receivers out to the left this time and still 2 backs in the backfield for the Seneca Indians.
All right, looks like it's just going to be a Seneca's doing a little ground and pound. It looks like they really don't want to put that ball in the air unless they absolutely have to.
Yeah, Seneca is traditionally a running first team, from what I've known from people that have gone there. I believe they run the triple option, which Webb City traditionally does as well.
Right. All right, now they've got their quarterback lined up in the shotgun, ready to take the pass. He's got the snap, fake. It's going to be just a little high. I believe he was targeting number 86 on that one, but it's going to fall incomplete. 88, my apologies, folks. Not 86.
Fourth and 5.
I'm going to lose the sunglasses now. I think they're affecting my vision. All right, Seneca taking a little huddle, figure out what they're going to do. They're going to line up. They're going to go ahead and keep Middick, or Stevens, I mean, in the shotgun. And he's going to pass this one. And that's going to be
good catch
to number 86. This time I was right about that. That'll be Connor Ackerson.
That would have been good in the NFL, Tony, because I believe he kept both feet in bounds.
All right, Seneca looking like they're going to have a bit of a change in crew.
Hate to see number 75 leave the game for the Indians. That was my number, so I always want to see representation.
We've got the fire truck going by, in case you're curious.
Maybe we'll get a train later.
And that's going to be a flag, or as we would say, we have some laundry on the field.
We do have some laundry. I'm going to guess that was a false start, Tony. No, it was on the defense. Yeah, that's going to be offsides. I got a little antsy there, Tony.
Just a little crazy. apologize, folks, for not keeping this as fast-paced as we did last year, but we're just getting back into the swing of things. So hopefully by Web City, you know.
Players got to warm up, so do we, Tony.
Ooh, they are looking a little. Defense is ready. You see him twitching a little bit. And I'm wondering. Oh, they're going to go ahead and run that one. Going to make it to about the 38-yard line, I believe. Or not 38. That's kind of 42-yard line. It's kind of confusing for me, anyways.
Yes, it is going to be counting in reverse.
All right, that's going to be a pass. Oh, he did have a wide open receiver, but he just put a little too much power on that one. That was intended for Connor Ackerson. But, I mean, it's good to have an arm, but you got to know how to use it.
Yeah, I mean, it could hit the Kona truck, but that's not going to do you any good to me. For reference, the Kona truck is parked behind the visitors' bleachers. So
now, if you may be listening in and you are here at the stadium, which I've run into a few fans that are, just know, yeah, you have we have Kona Ice over there by the visitor side. He's going to get intercepted. Now, even in a real game, I don't know if that one would count because it looked like he may have caught it out of bounds.
it was a close one, Tony. I think he was in, but it definitely was close.
They're going to go with it. The interception counts.
That was a good job to high point that ball, Tony.
You guys may not have seen this because it wasn't on camera, but number 2, who intercepted it, went to do a little chest bump, and he lost his balance there.
But he looked like he was a little. The other guy might have had a few more lbs on him. So might have got knocked off balance there.
Now, just to clarify, that interception was made by Bruce Wilbert.
Bruce Wilbert.
Bruce Wilbert.
Sounds like an author.
It does. I mean, he was the author of that interception.
He did.
He wrote the book, The Great Interception, by Bruce Wilbert.
By Bruce Wilbert.
That was all around a good play if we just want to stop and talk about it for a second. The ball went up. I do think the quarterback on Seneca's side did a little bit better job of reading it. As Joplin's also struggled with tonight, though. They're not. So I'm not playing the bias game. I'm not on anybody's side. I just want to clarify.
He did throw in the double coverage, though, so that's usually not a good thing. Usually not going to win too much on this.
But, you know, I mean, live and let learn. This is high school football.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that he is going to hear a bit from the coach about that. The receiver, though, he did fight for it. It's all around good play. I think for the Joplin defense, they just kind of knew what they were doing. They knew where to be. And I think that's your biggest thing on interceptions. And, you know, a lot of times people who sit in the bleachers don't know what it's like to play on the field. So they'll be like, why didn't you intercept that? You know, but from what, I may have never played football. From what I've heard from safeties and backs that have played in that area, it's all about knowing where you have to be.
Yeah, that's correct, Johnny. It's about knowing the spot that you need to get to and getting there. And then once you put yourself in that position, you can make the play that you need to make.
And catching an interception is a whole different ball game because, especially, you know, in high school when they have receivers playing in the safety positions and the cornerback positions, you're used to catching the ball from your quarterback. Every quarterback has a different touch to the ball. and sometimes they're going to throw with more power. So sometimes you're not ready for a zinger that's coming your way.
Yeah, that's why most defenses do practice hands drills and tip drills to be ready for that ball when it does come your way.
All right. Looks like we are taking a small break here, figuring out what's going on. Coaches are talking, players are talking. Seneca is not on the field at all right now. And even though our cameras may not be on, we traditionally do have the football game played by the non-football players. You just look over by the light post.
Oh yes.
We got the tradition of having the
two-hand touch football game that takes place out of bounds. The traditional time where every parent wonders, where did my kid go?
Hello.
Ugh. Now next week for the Web City game that will be streaming, Jet HD will be streaming it on YouTube and Facebook. But don't you worry, if you may not think you're going to have access to that, or you want to watch it on a bigger screen, we are partnering up with KSN next week. And so if you tune in to channel 16,
16, Tony,
on your local broadcasting network, we will be on KSN next week.
Are you excited for that, Tony?
I am kind of excited.
That's kind of the big time.
That is a little bit scary.
We had to stop for a quick selfie there from
good old
Mr.
Brad
Brad Douglas.
But yeah, it's kind of nerve-wracking a little bit for me. There's more preparation I think I'm gonna have to go into, because I did expect going into the season my voice is going to be broadcasted to more people. If you don't know, it's not just going to be me and Hunter all year. You'll hear my lovely voice for every game, but I will have a wide rotation of guest hosts, guest co-hosts.
I might see if I can drop on one more time or something. But, it's going to be mainly Tony you're going to be on this one.
But I do expect that my beautiful voice will be broadcasted to.
Yeah, you might be out kicking your coverage there, Tony.
It'll be broadcasted to more people this year due to the stadium wishing to keep things to 50% capacity, so people who don't get in are probably going to want to watch it somehow.
That's true. They're still going to want themselves some football. So, as with most things, we're going digitally these days.
Now it looks like we are getting ready to start again. Seneca coming back on. I believe Joplin is going to have possession of the ball this time around. And we'll get to see more of that dynamic Joplin offense that has just been fast-paced, but I really couldn't tell you exactly kind of what play style they're going for this time around. It seems like they're not really ground and pound, and they're not all just doing an air raid either. They have a really good, diverse game, and that's going to be handed off.
Yeah, they're really doing a good mix of run and pass, too.
Nathan Glades is the one that was handed off to. He took it in, and he did a really good job. He got in, and then he just fought to stay alive.
That's the life of a running back, Tony.
All right, it's going to be another handoff. Going right through the middle. Oh, and I thought he might have broke free. He got caught on the leg.
Shoestring tackle, Tony.
Now, it'll be really interesting to kind of see how this guy steps up to the plate. He is no Isaiah Davis in his weight, as Isaiah Davis was quite the tank.
We have offsides by number 51 from Seneca.
But I do believe Glades is a very fast runner. And I do believe that he's very head first. And he may not have that weight, but he's going to run like he has that weight. And in a back, that's what you want. Even if you don't have that weight, you want them to have the confidence to just take on any guy. And I think we're going to see a lot of that in Glades this year. That's all right. Going to go pass that out. Oh, diving catch.
I thought he caught that, Tony. They say he trapped it.
They're going to call it incomplete. I don't know about that one. That looked like he caught it.
I thought he caught it.
Joplin's got three receivers on the right-hand side and only one on the left.
High snap.
Pass out to number 11. I don't know if that's on quarterback or on receiver.
I'd say that was probably on quarterback. I think he let it go a little too soon there. Didn't set his feet and made a good pass.
Now this quarterback in all right has a lot to live up to as he's taking the place of Blake Tash. Who, off the tip, he catches it. What a play.
That was a good job of that receiver of
That is
focusing.
Dante Washington.
Even after the tip, he zeroed it in and caught it.
Now, as I was saying, all right has a lot to live up to as Blake Tash currently holds the record for the most accurate quarterback in not just Missouri, but the United States of America.
Really?
Yes.
Last year?
Yeah. Well, it's his season, or his all-time record. He's the most accurate high school quarterback in the United States.
For real?
Yes.
Wow. That's quite the record, Tom.
So he does have a lot to live up to there, but I believe, knowing Blake Tash personally, he's the kind of guy that is going to sit down and work with you. And so I believe that they prepared a good quarterback in all right, and his backup Joe Jasper.
Ooh.
Oh, intercepted! And that was a bit of that was 2-on-2 action. Not 2-man-on-2-man. Number 2 on number 2.
Not double coverage.
Not double coverage.
2-on-2.
2-on-2. And that is going to be intercepted by Dylan Myers from the Seneca Indians.
That's that tip drill I was talking about, Tony. The defense being in the right place at the right time.
All right. Now, in a regular game, Seneca would have got possession, but Joplin sells it, and that's 2 flags. It's laundry day.
When 1 is not good enough, 2 will do the job.
Do you think they wash those things? I think they just go home and put them in the washer?
I don't know. I mean, I would think you do a little bit of a Lysol spritz. Corona or no. I mean.
Pass by all right. That is going to be a little low. Looks like Dante Washington was ready to catch it, but there's a little bounce action on that one. And
yeah, I think he was ready to run before he got it. That'll usually get you in trouble.
if I can hear anybody from down here, it is Coach Cox. He's very loud.
Ooh, good job.
Oh, Glades. Like I said, I believe Glades is going to be their scapegoat this season. I think, if I'm being completely honest, Glades is the guy you want to give it to on a situation where you're not sure if you're going to make it past that 4th down.
Like a 4th and short situation?
Yeah. He's been very good all night of trying to break. And that's a pass to Glades. He caught it. He's got a lane. He's looking for it. They're blocking for him. He decided he was going to carry some of those.
Yeah, he went ahead and got those couple extra yards at the end there. going with the hurry-up offense is Joplin. High snap.
Flag on the field. Blades is taking it. He broke the tackle, but he's going to get stopped.
This play might come back to him. Yep, coming back.
And surprisingly, the most popular flag is holding. I didn't get to get that one.
That's true.
That's what I was told when I first started. I was like, 9 times out of 10, it's probably a holding call.
That's very true, Tom.
But not this time. Or any time. So.
It's only holding if you get caught.
High snap. I think that's going to be something.
Ooh.
Blades breaking for it.
Shifty footwork by Glades.
He made that to the 25-yard line. We've seen a lot of high snaps tonight. I'm wondering if that's. I wonder what's going through the center's head on that.
Well, he's got a lot to think about.
He does have a
He's
lot.
got a man in front of him, and he's got to get a good snap.
Blades. He's going to run that in. That's a touchdown. Nathan Blades.
And by our unofficial count, that is going to be 27 Joplin, 7 Seneca. Does that sound right, Tony?
I believe so. I mean, I think it's. Yeah, it'd be 27. Yep. Yep.
They had 3 and then one more.
All right. I believe Seneca is going to take possession now. So far, we've seen a pretty dynamic Joplin offense. I really do think that snap is going to be something they're going to have to work on. That'll get you in trouble later on in the season.
Yeah, especially later in games when you get tired. That snap's going to be probably higher, and if you're already starting with a high snap, odds are that's going to get you in trouble later in the game.
And that is, that's such something you don't want to happen as a quarterback. You don't want to have a high snap, because if there's a chance you don't catch that, you're the one who's going to have to pick that up and figure out how to get out.
Yeah, it just sets your whole rhythm off.
That's a good stop by the Joplin defense.
The Corey Reeves fans are here tonight, Tony.
Corey Reeves doesn't have a lot of fans.
Is that Mama Reeves? It sounds like Mama Reeves.
All right, Stevens with the handoff. And I gotta say, their running back is doing a good job of keeping himself up. He's got three or four guys on him. He's just not giving up.
Would you call that a flock of eagles? What? There's a whole lot of red jerseys going to the ball, and that's what you want, Tony. A gaggle? No.
I think a flock.
A flock? Okay, we'll go with
Flock
flock.
of Eagles is a good one. All right, Stevens, he's going to pass that. Passes out to number 15. He broke the tackle. He's going to take it down the sideline. Oh, and he got tripped up about the 12-yard line.
Yeah, it was a good effort by number 12, Tony. Or 23, sorry. I think 12 was the receiver.
15 was the receiver. Close.
Closer to 12 than
Sebastian
23.
Minnick's the one who caught it. Trayshawn Thomas is the one who pushed him out of bounds.
Good effort on the rundown regardless.
that's the handoff to number 7. Ooh, ho, ho.
That was a big hit on the sideline.
I think there was probably a not in my house coming out of his
That's a
mouth.
grand stop by number 33.
I think there definitely was a
Brings up second down.
mid-2000s Under Armour commercial on that sideline.
Joplin.
Not in my house.
That was just like a stop and then tumble.
Yeah, it was just.
I don't know what just happened there.
Looks like Seneca's going on the hurry up here.
Gun and
Stop by
run.
number 18, Scott Lowe.
Run and gun.
Robert Kelly.
Oh, and that was a handoff? Toss?
It was a handoff, Tony. I believe he got in there.
That's a
Well,
grand
I think he's going to be short.
stop by number 79, Alex
So?
Curry.
I believe that most likely in this situation, you're going to run it unless you're feeling a little Seattle Seahawks. Sorry if I upset any Seattle
Most likely
fans.
it's going to be beast mode here.
And that's the handoff. He's going to run it. Ooh, just short.
That's short.
They stopped him.
That was about as close as you could get without going in, Tony.
He could smell the roses. He just couldn't
He
touch
could,
it.
he could smell the sweet nectar of the end zone, but didn't quite taste it.
And I believe the refs are going to have to check on that one. We have quite the dog pile. That's going to be a touchdown. Seneca making an unofficial score.
27 Joplin, 14 Seneca?
Are we counting the touchdowns as 7s or 6s?
I think we're going to say 7,
Seven.
even though they're not doing the extra
Let's
point.
go ahead and round it up.
Just go ahead and round it up. Because usually they make the extra point.
All right, I believe we're going to be changing possession again. It's going to be a little slower pace for a game. But I don't know. I think this is a good. I guess you call it a commercial for the Joplin team. You know, they're not going to play Seneca in their regular season at all. So I think this is a good way for them to showcase what they can do.
It's like we're watching the trailer, Tony.
The what?
The trailer. The movie hasn't debuted yet, but this is just a little taste.
In a
I think
world.
we're liking what we're seeing from Joplin so far.
In a world. Where football.
In a world.
Yeah. But that movie will debut next week.
Against,
So be prepared.
if the Eagles are Batman, they will be playing the Joker in Web City.
Rivalry date's very fun.
Yes.
Even when they weren't playing each other, there's always been a tension. Who's better, Joplin High School or Web City High School?
Absolutely.
And
When I was playing, Tony, we only played Web City for the Jamboree. We got more hyped up for that game than any other game the whole season. And like we said, it did not count.
And I think Joplin coming into the COC has just been an all-around good move for them. They are getting more support from their community. And I think it just gets a lot of the students more hyped up because they're able to go to these games.
Yeah, I agree, Tony, because when I played, our closest away team we played was Springfield.
It's about
so
an
that
hour
was,
and a
That
half.
was an hour, hour and a half drive, depending on what school it was. And so more kids get more opportunities to support their team.
All right. Now, Last year, Joplin gave Webb City a run for their money in one of the best games I think I've seen. It was very close, very, very heartfelt, and just all around just a good game.
Was that the game I called with you, Tim?
No, that was an away game. We started postseason.
Okay, that's correct.
Yeah.
We didn't start till postseason. But I did come see that game because it was the first. Last year was the first time they played.
Second time.
Second time. Okay. I'm remembering 2 days ago.
Yeah. We joined the COC 2 years ago, and we made a bit of a storm, but last year we solidified ourselves as a dangerous unit. I think Joplin has been insane.
Ooh, high pass for Seneca there, over the head of number 86.
I'm not really sure who the intended receiver was there.
I think it was 86, but definitely was not close to it.
But last year, Joplin going undefeated, almost undefeated. They lost one game, and that was the state championship game in Mizzou. But I believe Joplin's hoping to piggyback off the success of last year and keep it going. I think they want to get back to that state game. And I know it's early, but I think that's what their eyes are on.
Yeah, that's ultimately the goal, Tommy.
For any team.
For any team.
Coach Jasper has said, though, that because of all the craziness that Coronaville has brought us, they're going to be focusing on game by game.
I think we're pretty much all doing that, Tony. Day by day, because we're not living. We're living in a new normal, Coronaville. So.
It's good to see that sports are able to survive through this. It's going to be a rough year for any sport, but I think it means a lot to these kids who were worried that they might not get to play.
Yeah, especially to the seniors, Tony.
Yeah, losing your senior season is never a pretty sight due to anything. Now, things are a little different here in Jung Stadium as well. As we said earlier, there's a lot of social distancing and masks. Even though the Joplin City Council has voted to not keep the mask ordinance going, Joplin High School is still very prominent on making sure that you have a mask. And so.
And we're not out of the woods yet, Tony, so I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, concession stands are not selling any food. The only kind of food you're going to be able to get is candy from them. And we do have Kona Ice and Ghetto Tacos. So it'll be interesting to see how they approach this further in the season. If they're going to keep it the way it is or make adjustments as we go. But if we shape it back to football, we can ask the same question. Are we going to be looking at this every game, or will they be adjusting? And my assumption is Joplin's a very flexible team. I think that is something they're known for. When things aren't working their way, they find a way around it. Which is all around what you want in an offense.
So in other words, the yoga of the COC, would you say that?
I guess you could say that. They are
the upward dog of the COC.
Well, and I mean,
or downward dog.
You can have those teams that just will not change their game plan, regardless if it's working or not. And Joplin doesn't really approach with a if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of attitude. They're more of we've been doing good with this, but could we be doing better with something else kind of thing?
They're going to take what the defense gives you. And I think that's a good approach because you have more opportunity to make good plays if you're taking what the defense gives you.
We are in a very long break.
Yeah.
We've been here for a little bit.
Is this the unofficial
I
halftime?
guess so. We don't have any band or anything giving us a show, so I don't know. I really do think if we are able to have the Web City game, that is all dependent on what happens after this. Like Joplin said before as well, if a certain amount of people, or I don't know, it's fluctuated on what I hear. I couldn't give you a solid answer. I've heard if one person, I've heard if a group of people, but if some people test positive after this event, I think that could be the end of the season there, which you gotta wonder, does it give the players a little motivation? They're thinking this could be the last game I play. I gotta make it count. Even in this game, it doesn't count.
Yeah, I think you could say that, Tony, but I think they're at the end of the day, it's a game and it's a football. Or it's a football.
It's a
game.
football.
It is a football. No, they're just glad to be playing a game they love, and probably the big picture stuff. That's probably what the coaches are worried about. But these guys are just worried about having fun and playing a game they love.
Yeah. And that's all it is. It is a fun game. Even if the fans and the coaches make it have to be a lot more than that.
Wait, are you telling me this is not life and death, Tony?
I don't know. I might be saying that. I mean, I don't know what your coach has told you.
It sure felt like it sometimes.
We're still in our very prolonged halftime. Very curious on what's happening.
Tony, think of a number between 1 and 30.
1 in 30?
1 and 30.
1 in 30 or 1 in 3?
3-0.
Oh, 30, okay.
30.
We'll go with 6.
No. No, sorry, I meant think of it, but don't say it.
Oh, well, no, I think of a number.
So you gotta pick a new number.
Got a new number.
You got it?
Yep.
17.
You were close. It was 16.
Ooh. I just might go buy a Powerball after this.
We got to keep a little fun. Looks like we are lining up again to get started with some football. And you have the ref sprinting across the field. All right, that's the snap by number 1.
Ooh, give to number 36.
That was all right, 2.
All right, handing off to number 36, Raekwon Fiedler.
All right, to number 36, just okay. No, that's not it.
No, that is not. Nope, that's wrong.
I've never seen nobody with no eyes. Do like this, look.
Keeper by number 1. Ooh, high pass.
High pass.
Who's number 1, Tony? Do you have that?
It's all right.
All right.
All right.
I thought all right was number 5.
No. I may have been playing one player. That's not good. My roster might be wrong. Yeah, number 1 is all right. Number 5 is his brother, always right. Okay. I didn't realize we had the
So
dynamic.
always right
And all right.
was the starter tonight, and all right is number 1 who's in right.
Yes.
Is always is the younger brother?
I think they're twins. I do believe they're twins. I believe they're twins. I'm wrong. They are not twins. I need to get updated with my players.
Give the 36. That's going to be about a gain of 4.
All right, we are lined back up here. All right. With the toss, number 10, making the run.
It's going to be a first down.
Was that an all right pass, or was that a...
That was an all right pass. All right pass, even better yards after catch. Ooh.
Just a little too far on that
A
one.
little long on that pass.
Now, I don't know if you guys can hear the voice in the stadium, but keeps calling an all right pass. And so it's kind of, he's not saying all right passes too.
Confusing to say the least.
Pass number 24.
He's got room.
And he's going to make it to the 10-yard line before he's tackled.
Yeah, number 84 not a fort. 84 for Seneca closed the gap quickly on that play.
First to go at the 9-yard line.
Motion by number 36.
Oh,
high snap.
That'll do it to you.
Yeah, that's about all you can do with that play.
Ball's been marked at the 11-yard line. Second and goal.
It's a little hot up here in our press box.
Yeah, it's a little steamy, Tony. Ooh, he barely gets. Oh, yeah, that was. Haven't seen a scoop that good since baseball season. Bet you it is baseball. Seems like they're slowing down the tempo a little bit here in the red zone.
A little bit. That was a good pass. All around good play by the freshman, all right.
Complete to number 24, Landon Atherton, number 87, Jordan Allen. Taking him down. Third and goal from the 3.
It's going to be third and goal for the Eagles here. Give the number 36. And that's in for a Joplin Eagles touchdown.
Referees repositioning the ball at the 40-yard line.
Apparently that was a great snap according to the crowd. And again, no extra point. But we're going to count it. Might as well. Why not, Tony? So that brings our unofficial score to Joplin 35, Seneca 14.
I believe so.
Ooh. Let there be light here in the booth.
That was a tackle. Short run, short gain. By number 36, Traquan Cleveland.
We got a timeout here. Oh, no. Ooh. It appears to be a timeout. We're switching possessions again, it appears. Yep, Joplin is going to go on defense.
Second down return, Joplin.
Almost like they were lining up to shake hands. So, dang. We're
Yeah,
done
it looked
already?
like they were going over to regroup and come out and shake hands, but we're not done quite yet. I'll tell you what, Tony, I'm sweating like a pig at a barbecue here.
Alrighty, we're lining back up. Seneca's got possession of the ball. Number 19 with the snap, running it through. He's going to get that to a back. The 45-yard line.
Drew Van Gilder making the stop.
Seneca still in the two back. One wide receiver out to each side. It's going to be a pass here. Ooh, high pass.
That was almost intercepted.
Yeah, it was a 50-50 ball. They were both players were going for it. Tony.
Number 84, Dylan Ringo. Number 22, Donovan Fowler breaking
It's
up
going to be
the pass.
third down in this unofficial game for the Indians, then.
So we've got a swap in quarterbacks.
It was number 18, but
19.
It was 19.
19. Ethan Finchie. And now we have Evan Davidson. Oh! And they're going to lose yardage on that play.
Joplin had a meeting there in the backfield.
Number 25, Lincoln Renfro, stopped by number 42, Blake Farmer, and number 72, Josh.
And everybody was invited to it.
Everybody was invited.
No Zoom meeting. That was a face-to-face there.
Imagine if we had Zoom football. I don't know how I feel about that.
That would be fantasy football, wouldn't it, Tony?
I guess it would be.
It's going to be a
he's gonna
keeper.
keep-
Oh, he pitches.
tossed it.
Number 31, Dominic Wheeler on that carry.
Dang.
Yeah, that was probably the right play, Tony, because they were closing in on him, but they had that pitch man covered as well, and so there was nothing on that play for the Seneca Indians. Seneca back to the line. Oh, the zebra picks up the ball and readjusting the spot there a little bit.
Just to clarify for anybody confused, a zebra is a ref. Just want to make sure.
No, there's an actual zebra out there.
It looks like it's going to be a run play, and he's going to be stopped.
Dominic Wheeler on that carry, stopped by number 99, Luke Smith. Number 77,
Luke Smith fans are happy.
and number 58, Raven Van Gilder. Second and 10.
I wonder if Luke's father is here.
All right, Davidson with the throw.
Ooh, good
That was
catch.
caught. Good catch. Good tackle.
That's going to be at least 1 yard short for the Indians here. It's going to be third down.
That was just all around good football by both sides. Catch, tackle.
Yep, good catch, good tackle. Probably a little more than the Eagles wanted on that play, but
Number
they got
75 is checking out.
Hey, represent.
He's checking out.
Oh, he's
Not
checking.
in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's checking out. Time 3 p.m. Check out time.
Davidson with a handoff. Oh, he broke it. He's carrying some people. and he will finally be brought down at about the 35
That's going
yard
to be
line.
about a 5 to 6 yard gain, Tony. That's going to be a Seneca Indian first down.
That will move the chains.
They are moving as we speak.
Man, that center for Seneca is a big old boy.
That's a big guy.
That's the kind of guy you want in real life.
Yeah, the center you want a big, not too tall guy.
A brick wall is what you kind of
Yes.
want.
Some might
Oh, that's
call
going to
it
be a
husky.
pass by number 3. That was Gavin Hoover with the pass.
A little high there.
We got a bit of a unit swap. And a little bit of confusion. Wasn't sure if he's supposed to come out or not.
Yeah. Still working out the Kings. They'll be working out the Kings for a few weeks if the season does progress like we hope it does.
So we have another quarterback change. Gavin Hoover is taking the helm. And he's just going to go ahead and hand that off for the Seneca signature. Gun and run. Run and gun. Whatever you want to call it.
Yes, that would be the run on that play.
They are taking it by land this time around.
Yes. Not by air.
Not by sea.
By land.
By land.
One if by land. Two if by. I mean, if there was a flood, it might be by sea, but not tonight.
Hoover with the snap. He's going to go ahead and pass that one. Trying to find an open receiver. He's going to go ahead and take it himself. He saw an opening. And a slide.
That was a heads-up move to slide there. No reason to take any hard hits here, really. Just trying to get some good plays in.
I think this is a pretty fair fight. If I'm being completely honest, I mean, as much as it sucks to not have Webb City here, I think it's also kind of good. You get the chance for these two teams to work on their offense on a team that isn't going to be able to pick it up next time. Oh, that's a pass. Intercepted, maybe? No, I believe it hit the ground first. Back up. Seneca has a very interesting backfield now. Oh, he had a little stumble there. I think that tricked him a little bit. It's starting to get dark out, and the Friday night lights are in full effect right now.
And I think that's going to do it.
That is, I do believe so.
It looks like we're going to go with a long distance wave instead of the traditional handshake.
And in an unofficial count, Joplin Eagles will take the game.
Unofficially.
Unofficially. So, next week Joplin will be back at home playing Webb City Cardinals. And that will be broadcasted. In case you can't make it, that will be broadcasted through Jet HD on YouTube and on Facebook. And we will also be taking it on.
Going to the big
Be taking
show,
it to
right?
KSN. That's going to be it for us. So thank you for tuning in to Jet HD. Good night.
Good night, everybody.